Welcome back to Brush Up Your Game, and today we're taking a look at Wave 3's I.K.S. Somraw. Now, this is a Raptor class, and, well, Raptor class folks don't expect much. It is a 3-1-3-2 for 18 points. Yeah, it's been discounted a bit, at least the Vest Bathel has. But I like the named ability. Each time you defend, you may convert up to 2 of your battle station results into evades. If you can find a way to cloak this ship, which it's doable, this becomes a very good defensive ship. Find a way to stack some extra defense dice on their old core. You can actually survive in this thing. I like it for some era play. I like it for a real cheap, fairly durable ship. It's tougher than it looks. It lacks slots. It lacks a lot, but it actually punches a decent bit for what you get here. Good maneuver dial. Not amazing, but good. 2 and 3 white turns. Decent assortment of banks. I would have liked to have seen more. Forward 90 arc only hurts it a bit. But it's not hideous. The generics down at 11 points. You lose the crew slot. I don't know why you lose a crew slot. I have no idea why Raptor class ships are run on weapons and tech, but that's what they are. Anywho, yeah. Captain, Somraw Commander. For 3 points, 5 skill, each time you attack at range 3, if you do not have an Ox Power token beside your ship, you may add one extra attack die. If you do, you place an Ox Power token beside your ship. Again, this is not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. And I think that kind of is the epitome of this pack. It's not great. It's not terrible. This is middling. It's not, the Somraw Commander is not good by any means. Not in the realm of all Klingon captains. If you're talking about, well, let's see, motion picture and before Klingons, TOS and back, yeah, Somraw Commander is okay. You start mixing in all the new stuff, Worf and Gowron, Martok, you lose a little bit. Klingon Honor, 5-point talent, action, disable this card to add +1 attack die and convert 1 hit into a crit. During any 1 attack you initiate this round, you cannot roll any defense dice this round. And it's Klingon Captain only. This is a card, if it was a passive ability, I could consider playing it. As it is, just give me my target lock. Let me re-roll. Probably have about the same odds of getting a crit on a re-roll as I do for just the extra attack die, the action. It's not worth it. And especially losing defense dice, it's really not worth it. Photon torpedoes, they're bad, they hurt. Tactical sensors. Action, disable this card to place battle station token and a scan token beside your ship. This upgrade can only be purchased for a Raptor class ship. I like tactical sensors. I think it's good in missions. This would be a nice alliance card, minus the restriction to class. But I could see an action disable and get a battle station and a scan. It would be less than 4 points in Alliance, seeing as how we get Commander for 5. But from a tech standpoint, it's eating up a little less valuable of a slot, so maybe. I don't know. This card is definitely okay, but it's only mission playable. There's no place for it in competitive play. Then we have Shockwave. Instead of moving normally during the activation phase, you may discard this card to disable one of your disable one of your torpedoes. To ignore your move and do a 1 red reverse, and that means you take the Aux power, which would be fine. This would be a great card. Maybe not great, good card. I mean, you have to disable a torpedo, which hurts. But the downside is, or the what kills it for me, you can only put it on a Raptor class ship. And that's just the nail in the coffin for this card. It's a nice idea, and I get it. You make the card have a lot of penalties, you make it cheap. Fine. I like that. But it hurts. And then we get Buka. And this is the last card here. If you performed a green maneuver this round, discard this card to repair up to 2 damage to your hull. Yeah. Buka now, especially with reinforced hull, definitely overpriced. A Buka plus reinforced hull. Intriguing, actually. Because then you're getting a lot of added durability. I mean, it is passive, which is nice. He's just too expensive for what he does. But that's kind of the theme. Everything in this pack, just a bit too expensive. If you really love Enterprise era Klingons, or you really love the Enterprise era, which, hey, I'm a fan of the Enterprise era. But if you love that and you want to play missions and you want to have Klingons as an option in those missions, this is a pack to go chase down. Other than that, the only real need for this is the model, so that you have a model for the Vest Battle, for the card pack that came out. Aside from that, there's no reason to get the Somraw. Everything here is so tightly controlled to the Somraw, or to the Raptor class. The Somraw Commander has a bit of intrigue, but again, it's so limited. Everything here is just very, very conditional. And that's the best way I can put all of it. So, that being said, Somraw, it's okay. There are worse packs out there, but it's not that great. It does fit the theme of the Somraw, the Raptor class from Enterprise. I will give it that. Very thematic. So, at least it's got that going for it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Appreciate your time. Until next time, keep brushing up your game. Take care.